red team will be our one offense and our one defense together against the twos and the threes. We feel like we really need to work offensive line, 5 guys working together, and defense, making sure we're making the calls and communications. And it will be game type. We'll have the coaches off the field for the first time, which is what I really want to see. Is all the scrimmages that we've had, we still have the coaches out there coaching on every play, working hard on every play. Now it's time to get everybody off the field, except for me, because I'm going to be out there with the quarterbacks, and see how they play, see how they line up, how they communicate without coaches telling them where to go, what to do, and make it as much game-like as we can. And first half it'll be regular clock, just like a game. Second half we'll see how many plays we have. I don't want to do too many plays, so if we have enough, then we'll run the clock in the second half. But it won't be live kicking game, but we will punt the ball, and we will kick field goals and PATs.
Now that spring practice is sort of over, how can you assess how the spring went?
Well, it's still the fact that you have to go back and reevaluate everything. We make cut-ups, we watch it all, but what I really like is I think we have a group of players that have good attitudes, that are willing to work hard. At some points we need to be more coachable, but for the most part they really listen and try to do it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to go through the summer, get bigger, get faster, and then come back here in the fall and refine everything that we've put in and see, we expect to see great progress throughout the summer and then in our camp.
Can you compare this spring to other springs at other schools, or is this one totally unrelated?
I'm never a big guy on comparing. I think that you have a different team every year, and we're still trying to find what is our identity. What are we all about on defense? What are we all about on offense? What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? I think we found out some of those things as far as our strengths and weaknesses go, but we still have to find out our identity and what we're really good at, and who's going to be our leaders, and who's going to do things right when it's tough and it's hard. And we've had days where we've made it really hard, kept them out there forever, and see who can do what they're coached to do when they're tired.
Is there any one specific group you're looking forward to seeing how they play on Saturday?
Well, I'm going to look at them all. I kind of do that all the time. One as an individual, then as a group, and then as a unit. So it's going to be fun to watch our guys. All throughout spring, our defensive secondaries had one up on the wide receivers. We got more experience there. We got a group of guys that are very talented and have played in a lot of games. So hopefully they'll do a good job against the white receivers. But I would like to see the offense and the red offense really execute the passing game and be more precise, be right on time. Sometimes we get completions, but it's not really what you want because the ball's late or the receiver's too deep. So what we're looking for is the precision of the passing game.
Can you evaluate the coaches over the spring and how the players have responded in their first 4 weeks playing for
I think we
position
got
coaches?
a great staff. I'm really fired up about our staff. They're really good teachers, and they demand and confront our players. And that's a big part of coaching, is to confront them when they're not doing things right technically, scheme-wise, and effort-wise, and then demand that they do that. And, we're just going to keep banging away at it. It's a good mix between experienced coaches and some young coaches that actually played the position, perfected the position, played at the highest level of it. So I really like the staff, and they work hard and they work good together.